Final home weekend of the season for Jacksonville State in this 2012 volleyball campaign. Our ladies at home here Friday night with Eastern Illinois at 7 o'clock, and then Saturday afternoon at 3, Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. And then the homestand and the final home match of the season comes Tuesday night. The homestand ends. Tennessee Tech comes in Tuesday night. That one gets started at 6 o'clock. Joe Goodson and his ladies getting ready for this big weekend. I want to go back to last weekend. Very similar to what happened here when you played Eastern Kentucky and Morehead State. You go 5 sets with EKU, did the same thing at their place on Friday night. Morehead State, you go 5 sets with them on Saturday. A little bit different this time. They win the first 2, then you win 2, and then they won it, unfortunately, in the 5th set. But just looking at it and checking numbers and things, it looked like you played pretty good this past weekend.
Yes.
You had to think about that.
It was a measured response. The difference was between the 2 weekends was this past weekend was really sort of the mirror image, opposite, if you will. Played 2 great sets. First 2 sets against EKU, offensively the best we played all year. We hit almost 550 in the first set. So we played really well the first 2 sets. They played a little bit better in the 3rd set. It was just kind of a weird match. It wasn't like we played poorly. They played a little better. They got some breaks. All of a sudden we're in the 5th set. But we played well, tightened up in the 5th set and played well and kind of closed the door. Well, then we go to Morehead and the opposite. So when they came here, we played 2 great sets. First 2 sets, we were bad. The first 2 sets. I love them dearly, but we were bad. We're sitting in the locker room down 0-2, and we lose 14 and 13. Could have easily sort of folded up the tent, got back on the bus, been satisfied with our win from Friday. But no, the girls tightened up and really just kind of, we call it being on the grind, where we just play point for point, contact for contact. All of a sudden we look up and it's 28-26 in the 3rd set. In the 4th set we played really well. Win that one at 21 or 22 and get to the 5th set. And we're up 12-9 at the flip and really looking good. And then, they showed why they are, undefeated this year and have 1 loss in the conference.
All right, this weekend, very important right now. You're in the tournament. Still a lot of volleyball. You got, 5 matches left, including the 3 upcoming at home. So you've got to protect your home court, but looking ahead to the tournament, you could end up in a tie with Eastern Illinois in particular. So it's very important these 2 this weekend. Yes,
absolutely. Again, we lost our margin of error the Belmont TSU weekend, but that's okay. You can't go backwards. We're going to live in the moment. So we handle our business and take care of the things that we need to take care of. If you would have told me in August that we would be potentially 10-6 in the conference, I would have taken that. And so, we just have to worry about our side of the net. And we've done a really good job with that this weekend. We can't control who's on the other side. Let them worry about, what they do. We've had a great week of practice, so we're anticipating a good result.
Saturday afternoon, senior day, 4 seniors going to be honored. It will be an emotional time for the ladies, I'm assuming.
For all of us. These are, can't, even beginning today, can't say enough about our seniors. Jen Meyer and Lauren Beesing. Jen Meyer has been a starter in this program since she walked on campus 4 years ago. Great students. Both of them are well above 3.5 GPA. Jen Meyer is going to graduate in nursing in the spring. Lauren Beesing's a double major. I think she's not a 4.0 student. She's close. We had Kelsey Anderson, come in and been, again, a fantastic addition, not only as a student athlete, but as a person, just for 1 year. Evia, our Brazilian. And again, it's going to be a tough night emotionally for sure for all of us. We're looking forward to it, though.
Big weekend, and then Tuesday night, the final home match against Tennessee Tech. And when you just look, they've had a tough year. That's one that you really have to win because everybody else has beaten them already.
Yes. Again, for us, they're just dominoes. So we knocked off the first domino last weekend with EKU. Morehead, we played a good match there. They're kind of out of the conversation. They're undefeated. They're going to win the conference. But now with the dominoes just line up for us. EIU will be our first domino. SIUE will be our second domino. Tennessee Tech will be our 3rd domino, and they're undefeated, but it's a dangerous team. They're big. They're very tall. They block well at the net. They've got some things that we can exploit defensively and serve-receive wise, and so we're just looking at it, not to be Mr. Cliched coach, but we're just looking at it 1 match at a time.
Thank you, sir. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Friday night here at home, the ladies against Eastern Illinois. Saturday afternoon against Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. And then Tuesday night, final home match of the season against Tennessee Tech. That Tuesday night match at 6 p.m. You can see it live at JSUGamecocksports.com. Web streaming video for that match against Tennessee Tech. Jacksonville State volleyball getting ready for its final home weekend of the season. 3 straight home matches coming up for the ladies. Friday and Saturday here at home in Ohio Valley Conference play. Eastern Illinois Friday night, SIU Edwardsville in Saturday. And then next Tuesday night, November the 6th, Tennessee Tech comes in. That'll be the final home match of the season. Freshman Kaitlyn Zelhart visits with us. Congratulations, great weekend for you ladies. Almost pulled the shocker, I guess, or the upset in the league. We'll go back to last weekend, Eastern Kentucky and Morehead State, 2 tough matches, but you were able to get one of them and get back on the winning track.
Yeah, at Eastern Kentucky, we played really, really well the first 2 sets, creamed them basically. And then we don't know what happened. We sort of relaxed, I don't know, but came back, but we luckily pulled out a win. And on Saturday, we played like crap in the first 2 sets, but we did really well coming back and winning the last 2 and almost winning the 5th. I mean, we've got one more chance at them, and that's when it counts. So
we were up, 12-9 in that 5th set against Morehead State, who's unbeaten this year and hasn't lost since last season in OVC play.
Yeah, it was, we could have finished it out. It was right there, right, waiting for us, but just couldn't pull it through.
Both of these matches were like the ones at home. Both of them went 5 sets in the previous matches when they were here at Pete Matthews Coliseum.
Yeah, they're really, really good teams, and we're just really evenly matched. So
played better this weekend, though, in both matches than you had played the weekend before, didn't you?
Yeah, we played really, really well against Morehead in the whole match when they were here, but, it still ended relatively the same.
All right, let's talk about this weekend. Friday night, Eastern Illinois, very important match because right now you're ahead of them in the standings, but you need this one in order to have a tiebreaker on them in case you ended up tied at the end of the year.
Yeah, we really, really just need to win all the rest of our matches to get in the tournament. We don't want to have a case where we have to fight and win in 3 and do all that to get in. We just want to have a solid spot and a good seed.
All right, then Southern Illinois, Edwardsville here on Saturday. It'll be senior day, the 4 seniors. Don't make that face. Have y'all talked about the fact that for the 4 seniors they're going to be honored before the start of the match?
Yeah, they'll get little gifts and little other things that us underclassmen are making. And it's going to be really sad. I'm going to be really emotional and probably cry, but
no, let's not do that. You played more this past weekend, especially Saturday at Morehead State, and key contributor in that one. As a freshman, playing in such a big match like that, you got to feel good about your individual performance.
I got really nervous. I will definitely say I was really nervous at the beginning, but once I got over the freshman nerves and all that, I definitely warmed up to it. So,
looking forward to this weekend?
Yes, I am. Especially my family's coming, and I really hope that we can pull out some good wins this weekend.
When we talked about this earlier, from Farmer City, Illinois, which, as you told me, is central Illinois, near Champaign, how did you end up at Jacksonville State?
Actually, I was recruited by Rick when I was a sophomore. I came down here on my way back from a tournament in Florida, and I got offered, and I absolutely loved it. I love the girls, love the campus. It's just a lot different than Illinois with all the mountains, and I'm used to flat, but I don't know. I loved it, and I kind of always knew I was coming here. So,
Farmer City and Jacksonville about the same size?
Actually, Farmer City has about 2,000 people in it. I graduated with about 50 people, so this is really big for me. It's definitely a change, but I've gotten used to it.
Outside of the mountains, though, it feels like home, I guess, or sort of like home?
Yeah, in Farmer City, you have to drive 30 minutes to do anything, and aside from Walmart and some restaurants, you have to do the same thing here, so that was pretty much the same.
All right, great. Good job last weekend, and good luck this weekend here.
Thank you very much.
Kaitlyn Zelhart. Don't forget the ladies at home. Friday night, 7 o'clock, Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. It's Eastern Illinois Friday, Southern Illinois, Edwardsville Saturday. Final home match of the season next Tuesday night, Tennessee Tech here on Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock at Pete Matthews Coliseum, admission free for all Jacksonville State volleyball.